Okay, we are doing the second Synedrion 50 level mission, the Man Who Would Be King. In this mission, we're going to go take down a, well, I suppose current billionaire called Abaddon Tusk, who is basically dug into pretty unique so far as those you can predict that you'll fight on. It's a long corridor and a large base, but because the enemy is aggressive, they're going to come to you down this long corridor. So, if I was to build a team specifically for this mission, you might legitimately want to bring 5 snipers. Or at least a bigger team than I've brought, just so you have more firepower down the center line. My strategy is going to be pretty simple.
Relocating.
GC is going to be the forward asset, picking off people as they come around the corner with his machine gun. The snipers are going to be in the back, taking full advantage of this corridor.
Holding position.
The assaults, with their rifles, are going to be positioned back, but not too far back.
Let's go.
Engaging people as they come down. Protecting the snipers at the rear. Priority target goes to A, anyone who's super close, or B, any snipers. C, Abaddon Tusk if he's available, just because he has a flamethrower, and flamethrowers are very mean. I'm not a huge fan of using them on my troops, but I'm a big fan of them not being used against my troops, if that makes sense. And because he's got a full set of new Jericho heavy plate, he can be a little bit hard to take down. And yes, he also seems to always have his pet Anu Berserker.
Here we go. Enemy spotted.
So we missed the guy we were shooting at and ended up shooting the Anu Berserker in the head. So that'd be a good pickup if we can get a kill on that next turn. Well, that's a long distance shot. Okay, kill all enemies.
Aiming.
I don't think they're close enough to merit burning willpower.
Enemy killed.
So we'll just take the individual shots at this
Ready
point.
to engage.
Although there's a chance to kill this heavy, and I'm probably not going to say no to that. Partially engaging an opponent is not as good. They will medkit. Okay, now that we've missed, instead of burning more willpower, I'm just going to Overwatch. Overwatch.
I'm on Overwatch.
GC can poke out 2 squares.
Engaging.
Mess up his armor plate a bit, and then hide back behind this corner. So far they're down 1 Berserker. This heavy's going to heal, and then he's hopefully going to get shot. Or he won't get shot, I guess.
I see them.
We should be able to kill him this turn. Thinning the herd on this mission is important just because of the sheer number of enemies that you're dealing with. I brought extra ammunition on troops that wouldn't normally carry it, like the Demos rifles have spare magazines, for example. Okay, there's a sniper, that's a priority target, but at least he's standing in a pretty exposed position, so we should be able to engage that. Still pretty long distance shooting by Phoenix Project standards. So Deadwolf go quick aim.
I'm ready.
And Broken go quick aim.
Ready to engage.
Who's got the better shot at the sniper? Is it Deadwolf? Looks like it's Deadwolf. Fantastic. That is a good shot. And what we're going to do... That was really brutal and significant. I didn't think he'd hit that, because now Bradford is basically useless for the rest of the mission. He has a disabled arm, he'll heal himself next turn, but I'm going to have to hand him a pistol if I want him to do any damage at all.
I'm going.
As you can see, the Deceptor is pretty good up close.
I'm ready. Preparing to fire.
We can probably use Murder Puppy to finish
Moving
the
out.
heavy. Or not.
Moving. Ready to engage. Target down. Preparing to fire.
Another sniper back there, by the way. Bugger. I really want to bag a sniper this turn.
Let's just get this over with.
Apparently not. It was not to be. So all we got was a heavy. There's still a sniper. There's still 2 snipers in play on their side and 2 on mine, and mine are burning through their willpower stocks pretty damn quickly. As long as they only rush us one at a time, GC, as long as his ammo holds out, should be able to do a decent sort of work, but we need to eliminate these longer ranged opponents.
Here we go.
And Bradford needs to run and, well, medkit and then start going over to get himself a handgun so he can actually do something this mission. Hard to shoot an assault rifle one-handed. Ah, thank you. Here's another berserker, and you can guess what GC is going to do about that problem. Unfortunately, it looks like they have a sniper out on Overwatch. Let's see if we can deal with that first.
Enemy still active. Aiming.
Great. So now the sniper is not on Overwatch.
I'm going.
GC comes around corner. GC points machine gun towards the enemy's torso. That should remove pretty much all the armoured protection from the enemy's torso.
What's our move? Gotcha.
Now we're actually in a little bit of a complicated position, because that was a far less effective series of attacks than I was hoping.
Preparing to fire. Steel on target. Aiming.
How much HP have you got? And you got 30 health on your torso still. You have 63 hit points. And Bradford does not have a grenade. So the problem is there's a genuine risk of him coming around the corner and beating up GC. GC can get to there.
What's our move? Preparing to fire. Target here.
That's a better shot. Remember, we get 2 free pistol overwatches as well. So, Broken is going to go all in on the pistol fire.
Have to focus. Oh no.
Okay, so this is pretty much all going to come down to pistol overwatch shooting.
Let's just get this
Let me think
over
about this
with.
for a moment. Yeah, no, I got nothing.
Focus.
I got nothing else. No grand plan, so... Oh,
Target down.
or I could shoot him with the super inaccurate New Jericho pistol. Okay, GC is saved and lives to fight another day. So we've eliminated 1 berserker and 1 sniper this turn. Bradford can make his way back towards the snipers, because he's going to need to pick up one of those handguns. Who's going to be next down the corridor of death? Got a steadily accumulating number of bodies. We've got a couple of snipers, a couple of heavies.
Don't mess with me.
We'll want to engage him this turn. Yeah, mate, you. Run down the hallway. Fantastic.
Moving out.
That was a kill, I think. Fan-bloody-tastic. Alright, back in cover. You'll borrow that. Bradford Jr. now has a weapon and is useful again. Back to his forward position. Rendered useless all because Perun doesn't respect enemy overwatches as much as he should. He's too far away for us to bother.
Hold in position. Let's just get this over with.
No, he was probably going to want to use his rifle, but I think I'm actually just going to recover.
Focus. Focus.
Because we might want those shots again in the future. GC will position. Overwatch in case anything surprises us, but I think we're good for the moment.
Action.
I'm not going to run into your Overwatch, mate. Like, there's no way.
Aiming.
Oh.
What's our...
Ah, well,
Just
would have been
a
good.
bit off. Here.
Can follow up next turn.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Still waiting for Tusk to appear. And because he has jump jets, he can appear at pretty much any time.
Let's get moving.
Along with the posse of friends that he clearly still has out there, which is why these turns take so long.
I see them coming.
Thank you. And we'll use your spare AP to put your ammunition on your belt, which means you'll be able to free reload at the appropriate time. You still one shot though. Not seeing any targets for the moment, but we'll just overwatch the hallway. We'll spend one turn on the defensive, see if Tusk wants to come out.
Open.
Otherwise, we're going to have to go into the base and start digging them out.
Holding position.
Catching my breath.
Okay, that sounded like at least one of them panicked that turn.
Moving.
So we'll start very cautiously moving into the facility, I think.
Here.
I'll come back once I've made contact again. Okay, there's one just around the corner that GC identified as he moved up. So I just said Overwatch. There goes the last round of that magazine. Oh, and he's not quite dead. But I'm pretty sure that since he doesn't have what he needs left to, that he doesn't have a med kit, he should bleed out. The key here is no one can move.
Holding position.
Reloading.
Because if they do move, he gets his Overwatch. And I don't want anyone hit by an errant round. So we're just gonna, one more turn, being nice and quiet, patient.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Let that guy bleed out.
Enemy
Someone else
spotted.
has decided to make an appearance.
Ugh. I see them.
Come one, come all. I have ammunition for all of you. Now you can't fire your gun like a sucker. And you too can join the Bleed Out Brigade.
I'm gonna do this.
Oh, an abandoned assault who was smart enough to follow up and not be the one who took the Overwatch fire. Look at this cluster of bodies here, jeez. Was it really worth it, guys? All this to play glorified corporate security in the post-apocalypse? Like, what is Tusk paying you that makes it worth this?
Preparing to fire.
I can't rush forward to deal with the assault because he's on Overwatch.
Just a bit off.
So now, apply Overwatch
Hold
to the
position.
assault. Apply Overwatch to the assault. Just be
I'll keep my
nice and
eyes
clinical.
open.
Don't get embarrassed and get Bradford shot again.
Hold in position.
I want you gone.
Target
bet you
hit.
can't do that again. I can kill you with my bare hands.
Bugger. Alright, GC can chase that down. But we still haven't seen Tusk. Oh, there he is. Fantastic. Well, the snipers can take care of that as long as GC can actually...
Ready to engage.
I said the snipers can take care of
Ready
that,
to
boys.
engage.
Thank you. He should only be carrying one medkit.
Double time.
GC's going to advance, kill the assault,
Time for
and
the
pull
push.
back. And everyone else is just going to overwatch and
I'll
wait
keep
on the
my eyes
presumption
open.
that Tusk might jet
Hold
jump.
position.
Although I'm not sure what the realisticness of him doing that in a tunnel would be. I may just have to run at us. Okay, that's a pretty covered position, so we're not going to be able to engage him. So we'll just
Holding position.
overwatch the hallway.
I'm
Hide
going.
GC around this corner.
I'll keep my eyes open.
In case the guy comes round. Bradford, you probably don't want to take on that dude with a pistol. So you and Murder Puppy, you can just hang back, guys, and make that center area there a dead zone.
Target hit.
I'll take an arm disable. I'll take a second arm disable. So the guy now has no arms. Do not ask me how he is holding his flamethrower still. Which means I think GC is in a position to deliver the coup de grace.
One more dealt with.
Not mission cleared. I was hoping that would be mission cleared, but apparently not.
I'll keep my eyes open.
So now everyone gets to cover GC. But I think we're functionally done. I'll come back if anything interesting happens, but usually once you got Tusk, the mission's pretty over. It's a sniper, it's close range, so it's GC.
Kill confirmed.
Mission clear. Lots of levels. Broken and Bradford both get the levels. And hopefully this should mean Synedrion rewards, Synedrion alignment, and Synedrion goodies. Then we can talk about the vehicle and how I reshuffle my teams a little bit.
So something
Fantastic.
has survived of the Firebird initiative after all.
So yeah,
Stas
here
and
you're
Nikolai
confirmed
will be pleased to
Stas
hear
and
that.
Nikolai were the ones
They
who founded the
founded the
Firebird
initiative,
Initiative.
Now, look, anything you share with us
Now it's
will be shared
obvious
with
that we
everyone.
give this with
But
both.
there's a sensible solution. I wouldn't know how to choose either. Both sides are equally convincing.
So Synedrion is now aligned, 54%. So I will have, in order, nuclear fusion technology, power plant production increased by 50%. Sentient AIs. This is horrifying, Synedrion. The fact that you develop AIs, you give them full citizen rights, and you enable them to produce more AIs. Given, I can't imagine other than hardware limitations, anyway, this is terrifying. But we're going to get it anyway, because research output 50% plus. Synedrion battle armor, which is going to basically replace our own. Synedrion aircraft technology. If we wanted to, we could stop stealing Helios, we could make them ourselves. Laser weapons. We can now make ammo for all the shiny Synedrion weapons we have. Neurotoxins, which means if we want to have stun pistols, we can. Infiltrator class. Available. So this is now an acceptable cross-class. There are builds that rely on infiltrator cross-classing. We can now do it, even though we don't have any infiltrators actually in the Phoenix project yet. Speed of development, and then Synedrion Sky Defense Ops. What have we got? Synedrion Laser Gun, Incinerator Missiles, Fire Suppression System, and here, I read about this, the Hibernation Pods. if you add this to an aircraft, sure, it's not very good in combat, but if you add this to an aircraft, your crew recoup stamina on the transport, so you don't need to fly them back home to recuperate. And here's my thinking. Ready for some thinking? Here's my thinking. Alpha Squad's always going to be running around the world doing story missions. This is Nathaniel, Vincenar, Nero, Balansdalen, and Atrasis. They're always going to be running around the world doing missions. You don't want to send them home to recoup. So, the two limitations are stamina and health. We can take care of the stamina if we manufacture them a hibernation pod, so that they will be basically recovering as they fly. But then you're like, okay, health is a problem. Well, Echo Squad, remember how we were going to do Echo Squad with this speeder? Echo Squad would benefit a lot more, because there's 4 of them, from a transport that could carry 4 people and get them out of ambushes successfully. Something like the transport, the Phoenix Project one. I blanked for a moment. The Scarab that we've got at the Phoenix Project HQ. So they could use the Scarab. We can then put the speeder. If we steal 1 more Helios, yes, I know, steal 1 more Helios, we can put the Helios in, the speeder in the Helios and fly it around with Alpha Team, so that every mission they're on, they can have a speeder to top up their health and secure them and help them capture aliens and things like that, without bringing in more troops just yet. Eventually we will want to bring more troops into Alpha Squad, but I haven't recruited or hired or onboarded them yet. We don't have the kit or the equipment. So they'll be regenerating stamina by flying around. They'll be regenerating health by having the speeder fix them up during the mission. It should make them just much more... it should let them keep up a higher sort of tempo of operations. And tempo is pretty king in this. Who's got a living quarters that we can go back to, by the way? I think we might have to fly Bravo Squad back here where we have 2 living quarters to re-stam this squad. But well done. I don't think there's anything else in the tree that we have gotten. We could research this, but I'm not going to. And I still think doing archaeology probes first is the right choice. We have 2 research labs, a 3rd research lab, and a cybernetics lab on the way. Research should be going much quicker now that we've got the plus 50%. I'm tempted to throw yet another research lab in the mix, just to really, speed things up. The other option is, as always, crash or recruitment. So we've got a training facility already prepared here. We could totally, if we wanted to... Was I repairing this, by the way? No, but I'm now repairing it, so the satellite uplink will actually be able to power up. We could produce 4, maybe build 3 training facilities and repair this one, and then this could be our base. The issue is this has no living quarters, so it actually makes a pretty poor base. It's probably more practical to build 4 training facilities in the Phoenix headquarters. It's a lot of resource commitment, and I'd only get 3. And it's basically instead of getting any more troops for a bit. But it would mean that you could stand some troops up in your central base, and they wouldn't be useless by the time you deployed them. Tempted by the research lab. There we go. We're going to have a small-ish crash operation going on. Delta Squad searching, trading. Echo's almost ready to go. Although Echo's going to have to transport their... Echo's going to have to make their way back over here, presumably, in order to get their vehicle transferred. I guess the Mariner could do it. Could take one vehicle over there and then transport the other one back. That may actually be a better move. So if we... Because Echo Squad's just going to finish... Echo Squad's just going to finish repairing. The Mariner will handle vehicle transport duties. And we're back and racing. Okay, Charlie Squad has found a Rescue Independent Soldiers mission. And Charlie Squad, if I remember, is in pretty decent nick. Jacques can be upgraded to one of these now that we can make ammunition for it freely. We also have a spare handgun for Jacques. So Jacques can go into battle and with quick aim. 16 speed, 9 willpower. Antonia has pretty much the full kit that you would expect of a Berserker. Berserkers, oh, and Thief. Interesting. So Berserkers are a very meta class. I don't keep them as close combat troops very long. Once you get to cross-class them, they become more useful as whatever you cross-class. You are a Berserker, not because of what it gives you intrinsically, like not because you want to go hit people with a melee weapon and act like an idiot. You get it because Ignore Pain, Bloodlust, Adrenaline Rush are all very, very good. Now, Close Quarter Specialist on the Berserker is fantastic. I'm liking this. I'm liking what Antonia has in terms of potential. So we'll do that for the moment. We don't have Alien Containment up yet, so there's no reason to try and capture anybody. Tor is still using that, and that's fine. Give him Extreme Focus, and 16 Mobility, and 8 Willpower. Citizen Eileen is another candidate to go up to the Pythagoras, but I think our better snipers get it first. I think we'll give her up to 12 willpower, but she's definitely a candidate for the Sniperist to get the higher damage option. And Imperialis could give him Assault Rifle proficiency, which can be kind of handy for these guys, but he doesn't have the skill points just yet, so we'll give him 1 willpower and hope he levels up. Mind you, all heavies eventually just become grenade bots, so maybe not worth spending on that. Once we get the architecture probes out, we're going straight for gas wells, and we're going to get ourselves some rebukes. That is our destiny. That is the destiny out to heavies and cross-class new people into heavies, usually berserkers, and just make it rain. Okay, people we're going to rescue should be over here, so I will rush forward and try to make contact. It looks like there's only 2 of them.
Ready.
Kind of stingy and unfortunate. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so we've deliberately alerted the Pandorans in the hope that it will make them not point at whatever we're trying to rescue. And so far it seems to be working.
Steel on target.
Deploy your shield and be useless. Thank you. And you might get a shot. You will, but that's the price I pay for deliberately basically goading you guys.
Finger on the trigger.
I'm here.
So I don't think Antonia gets to melee anyone this turn, unfortunately, as satisfying as that would be. She might get to shoot some people with a laser pistol, though. Not that guy, because that's in the shield. There we are. Fantastic. Tor. And Tor, you don't have a pistol, do you? Fantastic. No pistol for you. And Jacques, you really need to go to work, I think. Ha! That actually saps his willpower a fair amount. So the point was, Imperialis is they're going to jump down off that ledge in order to basically break the sight line.
Ready. Let's just get
Now
this over
Jacques
with.
needs to chain some kills here. Kill 1. kill 2. Now some gunslinging. Leading 2 in a second.
What?
3. Didn't know that was an achievement. Haven't got that in the Year 1 edition yet.
Rolling out.
Tor can move up.
Here I am. Let's do this. Ready to engage.
See, that says I have a shot, but that's really not a shot, guys. Give Antonio a little bit of cover, and good old Imperialis. Get down with the mortals.
I see them.
Okay, so that's a bandit sniper.
That's how you do it.
Who's probably going to get shot by this guy now, unfortunately. Oh, unless this guy can finish him off, but that looked like a long run. Yeah, that was way too long a run.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was too much to hope for.
Again.
Oh, this could be bad. That could be bad unless we can get in there and do something about that. Because I'm worried his friend will now try and kill him. Okay. We can get pretty close, but not close enough. Let me think about this. Spotted a damn poison worm Chiron. What the actual... Well, I guess it's that time of the game. But I hadn't seen them on the evolution report yet, so I'm feeling a little ticked off, because that's going to be a lot of targets we have to engage every turn. And all I think I can really do, I've overwatched that sniper, is basically move into action as much and quickly as possible without giving myself away. And Imperialis is probably going to be pretty critical here. Putting him here is basically being asked to be shot by this sniper. Pretty much volunteering, in fact. But he also needs to be in range to intervene on the Chiron or the sniper next turn, so it is what it is.
Enemy. You're gonna get it now.
Okay, so this guy is now not equipped with a ranged weapon anymore. The Pandorans are getting reinforcements they most definitely do not need, because a Chiron is like basically multiple Pandorans, because he's going to take up several action points a turn, me just killing these bloody poison worms, and I don't even have capture technology yet, which would allow me to really milk it. We'll bash the mind frag this turn. He's now probably going to try and leave, which is fine. He's welcome to. Oh, and Tor doesn't have a pistol.
Ready?
Tor doesn't have a pistol.
Let's just get this over with.
So Jack can kill 1.
What's our move?
Imperialis can get in here, bash the mind frag, place this sniper under Phoenix control. And our evac zone is all the way back there. I don't think I'm going to hang around to kill the Chiron, to be honest. I think we're just going to attempt a retreat under fire.
Yes. Shake it, baby. Just give the word.
Let's just check if bash is enough. Bash is not enough. So pistol it is. We're just basically going to try and leave.
Requesting more enemies.
I'm going to collect that second sniper.
Can't wait.
Let's do this.
We're going to use the second sniper to kill that bloody Triton. And we're going to leave.
I'll be right there.
Retreat zone's here, thankfully. Eileen can move up and cover the team as they pull back a little bit. But mostly, we're just going to run. Like the brave people we are. And Imperialists can jet jump next turn. Fantastic. So the Chiron will launch 3 poison worms per turn. We can use a combination of pistol and bashes to take those down, hopefully. As long as we also don't let this Arthron catch us, we should be fine.
What are we doing?
So Jacques here can quick aim massacre
This better work.
this guy. Antonia is on worm duty.
Thing. See you in the next word.
The snipers are actually going to be the slowest ones to get out, but that's okay. So what are we going to do? 2 extra snipers. I mean, I could introduce them. Oh. So many possibilities. I'll have to think about it after this mission.
What's the plan? Not a problem.
Because not only do I get 2 new snipers, I get 2 new snipers who at least have basic rifles straight away. Jacques. Alright, I think we're pretty much done. Okay, everyone evacuated, 2 level ups, fantastic. And that's where I'm probably going to finish my recording for tonight. I'll think a little bit about team composition in the future. I do just to start taking advantage of some of the extra vehicles and now troops that we have. I'll send both of these to Phoenix Point itself, which is where the training bases are being produced. Our resources are pretty sparse, so it'll be training and construction for a while. But our teams are mobile and in very good shape. We're very close to having once this vehicle shuffle is done, Team Echo should be good to go, and they can probably explore low risk sites even with just 4 troops, which will be super handy. Alpha Team is available and is almost at the Scorpion mission. Bravo Team will get some rest and then be out there again. We're just in a pretty good space generally. Charlie Squad is more there, and there is a haven under attack. Who is close by and able to respond to that? Alpha Squad is pretty tired. We could divert Alpha Squad, because otherwise they're going to be too exhausted after running the Scorpion mission. Alpha Squad can make it there and then get back, refill their stamina bars, and then head back out. I think that's what we're going to do, because New Jericho Haven defense is important. Although, how much stamina are we looking at? Anyway, I'll work it out between cuts. Thank you very much for joining me as always. Let's hope these probes find something. Let's drop one more before I forget. This one can cover sort of that. Then we'll drop another one over here. There's a little more overlap than is strictly necessary, but these things are so cheap, I'm just going to pump them out and cover every square inch of the planet, basically, until I find what I need. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.